video. So today I'm going to do a video on how it is and what's going on for me being a Uber Eats delivery driver. I can't work for Uber Eats no more, or I can't delivery drive for Uber Eats anymore, mainly because I'm stuck on like 88% because I got thumbs down like 4 or 5 times, and even though I got thumbs up when I got thumbs down, and I don't know what's up with Uber Eats system, but if you get below 88% when you're doing delivery drives, it cancels your account. So that kind of irked me, but it's okay. It's alright. And this video is basically going to be my experience, how much I made, if you want to know more about it, and some tips and tricks about being a Uber Eats delivery driver. Okay, so the first part that I messed up on being an Uber Eats delivery driver was taking every delivery. You don't need to take every single delivery because some are not worth it. Dealing with people, dealing with the restaurants, gas, the amount of money, it's not worth it. And I didn't realize, like, until I looked back at my payouts and stuff, that I was doing deliveries for $2, $3, $4. Like, that's horrible. And that's probably why, like, you know, my account is the way it is now, because I was doing too many low amount deliveries. It was just like, it was too much for me. I don't know, like, that was extra. I liked Uber Eats. Uber Eats is slick, it's easy. The problem was that you had to have a driver's license. So if you don't have a driver's license, you cannot work for Uber Eats. That's a big pro about it. And another thing I liked about it was it's fast. Like, you get a lot of deliveries in a lot, like, in a long amount of time. And I work as a lot of delivery drivers. I work for 3 different companies. Grubhub, I work for DoorDash, and I work for Uber Eats. I can't work for Uber Eats no more, so I scratched it out, but I was working at 3 at the same time. It was just a lot I had to deal with. I didn't like the restaurants I had to deal with. They were very rude, did not care that you would be a delivery driver. Like, you could be standing there for like hours, minutes, and they'll think you're trying to order something, or they think you don't know what you want to order, so they won't bother talking to you. And then when you do finally talk to them, oh, the order's ready. Or like sometimes I'll pull up at restaurants and they won't even be ready. Like, most of the time when I was doing it for DoorDash, half the time it'd be ready, but Uber Eats, it was never ready. I always had to wait for it to be ready. Another thing that I did like about Uber Eats though was that most of the time you would get 2 orders while you're doing 1 order. You get high tips and stuff like that. Like, the highest that I got, I think, was either $20 or $15 off of, or $14 off of Uber Eats, but I'll show you guys a screenshot of it here. Restaurants could thumbs you down too, and that was horrible because I had restaurants thumbsing me down, and it said because I was not being nice. But like, how am I not being nice if all I'm doing is walking up in there asking, hey, Uber Eats for da 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 da. You give me the bag and I leave. Like, why are people mad because I don't sit here and probably say thank you? Or because I don't smile? Or like what? Because I'm not making conversation with you? I'm at work. I don't really care. I'm trying to get some money. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like people don't understand how delivery drivers feel. Like, most delivery drivers, I feel like, are introverts and stuff. Like, we don't like talking to people. And people can't get upset, or like restaurants can't get upset because I'm just sitting here doing my job and then I want to leave. When I'm getting paid to deliver some food, difference. Like, when I walk up and there was stank face or stank attitude, something like that. No, my face just be like this. And I ask for the name and I grab it and go. Like, that's all I do. People just be tripping. Most restaurants, like I said, I had to wait like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, but at least Uber Eats, they pay you. Other delivery drivers, they do not pay you for the wait. Uber Eats pays you for the wait. She had to wait 20 to 30 minutes for food, and I hated that because that was a waste of time, you know? You don't realize that you could have got paid way more for doing something totally easier or different from that. I also hated about Uber Eats was they don't tell you the home, like, where you're delivering to. So you're just gonna have to figure it out after you pick up the order from the restaurant. And that's what I didn't like about Uber Eats. Like, and then another thing I didn't like about Uber Eats was somebody could get an order from like a store close by your house, right? But yet you gotta drop off the order like 40 minutes away. That's what happened. Like, one time I had to go pick up an order by my house, and then I had to drop it off all the way downtown, like kind of by the north side. So it was like 35 minutes. And I was like, why did Uber Eats allow me to do something like this? Like, why? It was kind of slow overnight. I don't know. Uber Eats is slow overnight. This app glitched a lot. Like when I was on there, it was glitching like crazy, and only when I'm using the GPS. So I had to like put the address always in my own maps, and that was annoying too. Me being a Uber Eats delivery driver was a fun part of it all though, because you get to do whatever you want in your car. You know what I'm saying? You get to do whatever you want while you're delivery driving. You can sit there and drink like water. And you can sit there and eat, you know, while you delivery driving. You can sit there and be on your phone whenever you want. Like, you're basically making money for delivery driving. So you can do anything you want in your car. Half the time when I'm delivery driving, you guys, I'd be shopping. Like, I'll go to the store and go shopping, and then boom, I'll get like a delivery, and then I'll finish shopping and then go do delivery and then go back to shopping. So basically it's a little bit of a multitask thing, because you're not going to get deliveries back to back to back. Sometimes you will like have breaks with deliveries. Like sometimes I used to be logged in and it would take me like 3 hours to get another delivery. When you are Uber eating, and don't think that like delivery driving, oh, you just go in a car and you drive around looking for orders. I mean, you can do that if you want to. And don't trust them hotspot things, because those are not true. But yeah, for me as a delivery driver, I usually most of the time either go shopping or I just sit at the house and I wait for a delivery to pop up, and then I'll go do it, and then like come back home or do what I need to do. Another thing is, depending on where you're at, prices could lower or heighten. And what I mean by that is your rate of pay, and depending on how many stores are near your house. So if you live in a busy area, your pay is going to be higher. If you live in a not so busy area, it's going to be lower. The more tips you get, the more money you get, you guys. So just think about that. Like me, I don't like delivering at apartment complexes because I've dealt with crazy incidents where people like either stare or follow us around the apartments at night just because of crazy feelings and stuff like that. Plus, I hate finding people's apartments. It takes so long to find people's apartments. And most of the time, Uber Eats would always send me to apartments, so I used to always decline sometimes at night and stuff like that. I like delivering to houses more. It's more easier, faster. I don't have to go look or have to go up like 4 floors looking for an apartment number. That's the only thing I hated. The other thing I didn't like about Uber Eats was people constantly text and call, and it was very hard for me to find drop-off addresses. Like, I don't know what it was with Uber Eats. I don't know if it's just people don't put in their address right. I don't know if it's they don't know how to do it, but like it was aggravating because I always had to call or text somebody for Uber Eats, and it was like very stressful. And then a lot of people like like they wouldn't even reply, or they wouldn't even care that it's raining outside. Like I was doing Uber Eats while it was raining most of the time, and it was aggravating because people did not care enough, or like even cold outside, people don't care enough to meet you halfway. Like I don't even want to get out my car to deliver this to you. The orders that I was getting, if they're customized, you guys, make sure you do not get them, because those people are very, very picky, and if you don't get them where they want, they're gonna thumbs you down. Be careful with certain orders or people that you pick for orders, because some people will thumbs you down over the smallest thing. Like I had people literally thumbs me down because I supposedly wrinkled up their bag up and I didn't. And that's the sad part. Like I had that happen to me twice where somebody thought I was like going into their bag and doing stuff, and I really wasn't. Don't rush when you guys get an order, because half the time it's not even ready or it's gonna be a line. So I usually take my time driving to the place to go pick up the order, but like to drop it off, delivery drive, I usually speed. Around peak times, it's just crazy. It's too many people, and I can't deal with that. Like I remember when the chicken sandwich was happening, I was Uber Eats delivery driver, you guys. They kept having me go to Popeyes for the damn chicken sandwich. I remember the line, the drive-thru line was so long. I went inside, and the inside line was so long. Nobody was letting me cut them just because I was Uber Eats. I was like, I already have my stuff, like, and nobody was letting me. So I was like, yeah, I'm done. What timings you do Uber Eats or delivery drive, and be wary of the places and what's popping, you know, because you don't want to be stuck in a drive-thru that's longer than 5 cars. If I see any drive-thru that's longer than 5 cars, I'm turning around, unless I get paid more than $9 for waiting in that line, then maybe. But other than that, no. And you will get some orders that's $10, $15. You will get some that's $3, $4. It all just depends on you whether you want to take that risk or not. Another thing is try not to cancel so many orders, but at the same time, if you need to cancel them, cancel them. That's the best part about being a delivery driver too, is I'm a very introverted person, and you know, I'm wary of other people's energies and space and stuff like that, and I'm wary of mine. So I love that I don't have to sit here and fake, you know, a 10-minute conversation with somebody. I like that I don't have to deal with coworkers. I like that I don't have a boss. I like how, like, I don't have to refer back to anybody. I like how I don't have a schedule. I can go to work whenever I want. Like, Uber Eats is 24 hours. You feel me? So that's a big pro, and that's what people don't understand. Like, I've seen stories where people made like a lot of money off of Uber Eats, and like overall, you guys, I made over $2,000 off of Uber Eats, so that's good. And I wasn't even working every single day, so don't sit here and think like, oh, you was working every day. No, I wasn't. I was going through things. So, and I told you guys at the time I had a job while I was doing Uber Eats. So I was working on times that I was either bored off shopping. Probably working like 3 to 4 days a week. And if that, I probably would work that many days. And I probably was working a lot, like, and then some days I probably did like one delivery and that was it. And it was like that for like about 6 to 8 months. I think I was working for Uber for like 8 months or 6 months. That's whenever they closed me off. And they canceled my, well, they closed my account down and stuff like that. I mean, the difference between being an Uber Eats delivery driver versus an Uber Eats driver, there's a difference, because I know you guys are like, why don't you do it? I'm 24 years old. I have my driver's license. I got my driver's license when I was 17, so I did not put 2 and 2 together and was like, dang, I could have been an Uber Eats person or a delivery driver when I was 21. I did not know that. So I came late to this delivery driving stuff. I did not know how much money can really come with it. I did not know how easy it was, how simple it was. And people try to sit here and downplay the job. So I don't even sit here and tell people naturally that I'm a delivery driver. So if you guys don't want to tell people that, you don't got to. It's your life, live it up. At the end of the day, the reason why I tell people is just because I don't care. I make a lot of money off being a delivery driver, whether people see it or not. It's hard being a delivery driver, but it's easy. It's fun. I think people that like to be in the car and like to travel, they like to look at stuff, you like to listen to music, you like to smoke or eat, you definitely should have this job, especially if you have some downtime or whatever. You should definitely be an Uber Eats delivery driver. And another thing is, you're not dealing with so much contact, as in like, you're not dealing with a lot of physical contact, you're not dealing with like a lot of other stuff. Like, I don't have to deal, like, you know, because the virus is going on. So with being a rider, being somebody that drives people around is different, because I mean, yeah, I'll probably get paid way more than you guys, but at the same time, there's a virus going around, and plus you gotta keep sanitizing your car and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, I feel like being a delivery driver is more safe and more prone, and it's more easier, it's more faster. I feel like driving is not, just because you don't know where somebody's gonna take you, you don't know how long it's gonna be. I hear more scary stories about being a Uber driver than being an Uber Eats delivery driver. Be observant and make sure you guys don't deliver in bad areas late at night. And that's the main reason why I tell people on a delivery job, because that make people look at you different, whether it's a positive or negative way. But it's because people are more prone to want to rob you, especially if you guys are doing this late at night and you guys have a bag or anything like that. Just make yourself not look that approachable late at night if you guys are delivery driving late at night, female or dude, just because there's a lot of questionable places that Uber Eats take you. That's another thing. Uber Eats took me to a dark road before, you guys. They sent me the wrong address. It was like an address behind the house, and it sent me into like this little dark road that goes nowhere, and you would have to back out. The only way to go in is this way, and the only way to go out is this way. And it took me there, I remember, and I didn't go fully in it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go around, because I was like, I'm not gonna go in a one-way like that. So I went around and I found this little stop sign and this little street that takes you back to where it was, but a different way. So I went that way, and I found out like the place where Uber Eats was taking me originally was not the place. So we would have just been there sitting there stuck and like confused, and who knows like what would happen in there. So I'm happy I didn't go in there. Another thing is I do get free food being an Uber Eats delivery driver. I don't know if people tell you that or say that, but yes, you will. If you deliver from donut places, they will always ask you if you're hungry, you want coffee, you need something. Other places too, they'll ask if you're hungry, if you want stuff, especially if somebody didn't come and pick up their order, they'll ask if you want it. Another thing is people cancel their orders when you grab them. Like I've had a lot of people cancel orders when I grab them, or even if you cancel an order while you have it, you get to keep it. So I've had a lot of free food, but I haven't been around like homeless people. Like I haven't seen homeless people on the road to give them food, but usually that's what I try to do. I try to give homeless people food that I get from my delivery driver, and I give it to them because, you know, I'm not going to eat it, so I might as well not waste it. You guys need protection with you, so make sure you guys grab like mace, stun gun, or taser, or gun, knife, something like that. You need something to protect y'all, male or female, however old you are, just because you never know what type of situation you might encounter. I've heard all types of crazy Uber Eats delivery driver stories to where people got followed, people got shagged, people got robbed. Just be careful out there because it's real over something so small. And like the sad part is, I bet you half of these Uber Eats delivery drivers don't even have money on them if they were to get robbed. Like, just a whole L. That's really about it. Like I said, it's a fun experience. It is like a workout little thing because you're gonna have to go in and out your car. You're gonna have to go up steps of stairs, and you're gonna have to go walk into stores half the time. Like even drive-through. Like most of the time, you guys, you can't go through drive-through until it's like past 10 p.m. Be wary about that. So it's a very active little job. People probably think like delivery drivers always sit in their car the whole time. No, people are crazy. People are weird. Be safe out here. That's all I gotta tell you guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and you know, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.